team. Welcome to Up to Speed Live, and welcome our Basking Ridge audience to Up to Speed Live. Thanks for being here with us.
Yeah, well, Jen, it's officially May, and there's a lot to celebrate all month long. Team, in case you didn't know, May is Asian American Pacific Islander Month. And it's also Military Appreciation Month and Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yep, our Pan-Asian Employee Resource Group, PACE, is hosting a month-long celebration with many activities and events to help all of us better understand and appreciate this rich culture.
Yeah, and this year's theme is Making a Splash and reflects on how the Pan-Asian culture continues to make an impact on American culture.
There are plenty of events to look forward to, and you can find more information in today's story, as well as more information on Military Appreciation Month events and resources like our Employee Assistance Program to support your overall well-being, because remember, team, mental health should always be a priority.
Yes, taking time for mental health is always important. Now, team, you may remember the network feedback tool that Joe Russo shared on Up to Speed, which allows V-teamers to help our engineers resolve network issues. Well, now we're adding a new tool to the My Verizon app that will help customers with an array of other issues to improve our customer experience.
Yep, and joining us to share more is Michelle Miller, Vice President of VCG Customer Experience. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you and this great crowd behind us here.
I'm here today. Now, Michelle, it has been a couple of months since we launched the third generation of the My Verizon app. Can you tell us what's new in the app?
Yes, well, first, we're really excited about all of the new capabilities that the new My Verizon app has to offer, including the fact that we unlock the ability to unify home and mobile together into one place so customers can manage that. Now, it's about giving something to the V-teamers within the new app, and I'm excited to talk about the V-Team Toolkit. So it's a new menu that allows a place for V-teamers to go and provide feedback, building off of what we heard with Joe said with the network experience. And it feels great when customers give us feedback about their experience. But what about those times when it's not so great? They have some information they want to give us. And this is where there's just a new tool that you can provide that voluntary information to really help get it into the right hands, the right time, so we can really address those issues. So really excited about it.
Yeah, very, awesome. Very nice. I mean, the tools, they sound so helpful.
They are.
So where can V-teamers find them, and how can they utilize them?
Sure. So we are putting the V-Team Toolkit in one place in the app. So you'll want to go to the app. When you check it out, it's for employee phone program and individuals. And when you go to the app, you're going to want to go to the bottom right where you select more, and there you'll find the V-Team Toolkit. And so we've expanded the options, introducing two new capabilities, okay? So ambassador care and report a digital issue. With both of these tools, we're putting the right information, like I said, in the right hands so we can really address those issues that we have out there. So a few things I want to make sure I get across. Report a digital issue, ambassador care, those are the first two options that you'll see when you look into the app. When you select either one of those, then you complete the form that allows you to put in all of the information. You can do screenshots, upload additional details, and you will get a response within 3 business days. Okay, so a great way to make sure that you get resolution for that customer. Now, ambassador care is where you're submitting on behalf of a customer. So we want to make sure that although you're excited to get that information, you may not see all of those details because we have to maintain customer privacy, right? But guaranteed, we'll get your feedback taken care of, the issue addressed, and we'll continue to leverage all of that feedback to really address things across the portfolio, especially as we think about those digital issues that we're reporting as well. And don't forget, we still love the network experience feedback for Joe Russo's team and the network team. Shout out to our network team, always enhancing that. We also take feedback on the app, and then those store visits as well. So one-stop shop in the V-Team Toolkit.
Awesome. Love that everything is in one place for ease. And Michelle, also, I have to add that someone on our team actually used the feedback tool last weekend, and they were able to successfully help a family member. So it's up, it's running, It's working, and I'm really happy to see that people are using it.
That's right. We had a soft launch, and we're already seeing issues addressed. So great, that was one of yours. That's awesome.
It's awesome. Now, can you tell us more about what else you and your team are doing to improve the customer experience?
Sure. And before I go there, I just want to say, get started today with again, everyone with the employee phone program. You can use the My Verizon app to start helping customers participation is voluntary. I just want to stress that, but it's a way that you can help us. Yeah. But yes, CX has so much more. So we also have a moment I want to shout out the Omni CX Account Experiences team. And their mission is simple. They strive to provide simple authentication experiences across channels while ensuring maximum security to protect our customer accounts. Scammers are getting better at breaching customers' information, so we do have to ensure that they be vigilant about that, but we're doing our part as well. So in fact, I would love to kick it over to a video so you can hear how Liz Reti and team are doing just that.
All right.
Hi, I'm Liz Reti. I'm the Director of Account Experiences here at Verizon in the Omni CX organization. My team owns a variety of experiences, including the authentication experience. Authentication is the process where we're validating who the customer says they are. The customer can come to us in a variety of channels, be it digital, in person, within our call center, and we want to make sure who we're talking to is the person on the account. So we're validating information that we have about the customer against what they're telling us. Customers traditionally have had to prove their identities through things that they know about themselves. In the past, things have been really reliant on knowledge-based authenticators, so a user ID and password that they've set up. However, we want to make it more seamless for our customers. We want to make sure that customers can prove their identity in a variety of ways. So there's no silver bullet when it comes to an omni-channel experience, but there are things that we have been doing to be able to allow customers to prove their identity through their mobile device, doing back-end checks about information that we have with them already to create that really seamless experience for the customer. Back when I took over the authentication role in 2019, there was no centralized strategy when it came to our authentication practices. It was really important for us to be able to have that singular strategy so that we can apply it consistently across all of our channels. So bringing together all of the different key players internally to make sure that they understood the need to both have a very seamless experience for our customer, yet secure so that there would be no fraudulent activity on customers' accounts was imperative for our success.
Wow, a lot of great ways in which we're improving the customer experience. Now, before you go, is there anything else you want to share with the V team?
Yes, I have more. Did you know that every month our #1 interaction with customers is the bill? 34 million customers receive that interaction with us on the consumer side. And so happy to share that we've recently redesigned that bill. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, please do so. We launched this. In fact, I believe it was celebrated during our action tour over the past couple of weeks. So we definitely got some recognition. Speaking of recognition, this would not be possible without all of the partnership and support that we have from our GTS teams, our design teams, and many more. So definitely wanted to take a moment to shout them out as well. But thanks for having me on. The CX team might be represented behind me. We are obsessed with continuing to make things better for our customers, and your feedback continues to make a difference for us to make sure that we're doing just that. So thanks for having me.
Of course. Thank you, Michelle, for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Michelle. All right, team. As you know, Thursday was Take Your Child to Work Day. We had plenty going on across our Verizon offices.
Here in Basking Ridge, Raquel and I had a chance to speak to some awesome kids and learn more about what they want to be when they grow up. It was a really fun day, right?
It was.
Yep. Check this out.
I want to be a software engineer.
I want to be, when I grow up, is to work for Verizon just like my mom and dad.
I want to be a teacher.
I want to be a zoologist. When I grow up, I'm going to be an artist. I want to be a famous soccer player. I love it so much that I can't put it into words.
I want to be a doctor so I can help people. I want to be a soccer pro when I grow up, and why is because that I want to impress people and win medals and trophies and stuff.
I think I want to be a teacher.
I want to be an archaeologist, and I want to find Egyptian artifacts.
I want to do something in tech or business or something in maybe both.
I don't really know. I think she works with like money and the budget or whatever.
She helps prevent hackers get into like the computer systems, and I think she helps get rid of the hackers. She does financial things, and I know that he has a lot of meetings. He had to cancel one just to be with me, so that was pretty nice.
Marketing, I think. Do videos. She's at a communication team, and she helps people with communication and other stuff.
My wife did set a high standard, because last year my wife took her to her workplace, so she's always been bragging about it. So now it's my chance to give back, but it's been amazing. I see a lot of kids here. It's a wonderful opportunity to bring them and show them actually what I do.
When I get to see him and show him what I get to do every day and what that time is being spent on, just gives me a sense of pride and just makes me feel really good about showing him what I do. To help the customers, right? And to help you.
It's nice to be able to bring him in and just have him hang out for a little bit and see my coworkers and see a little bit of what it's like to be inside the office.
It's been really exciting. I think the best part about it is actually watching her walk into the building and see how excited she got, seeing everything and seeing everyone and kind of learning more about what Verizon is.
What a great day.
It really was.
Nice.
It was.
Thanks again to all the V-teamers and their kids who took the time to chat with Raquel and I last Thursday.
Yeah, absolutely. And be on the lookout for a survey from our DE&I team about your experience. We hope you enjoyed that recap. Now, on to an exciting deal, because Jen, do you know what next Sunday is?
I better know.
Oh, I hope so. It's Mother's Day, and you're in luck because you still have a bit of time to get your mom a special gift. So head over to Verizon.com/deals for options your mom will enjoy. You can get an iPhone 14 Pro plus Apple Watch SE and iPad, all on us. Or if you're shopping online, get 25% off Elizabeth James cases and casemate wristlets.
Now to some GNNT news. Recently, Corcoran, California has experienced historic rainfalls, so much so that it caused levees to break, which then led to the flooding of a lake that's been dry for, get this, 100 years. That's a long time.
It is.
Now, unfortunately, the flooding left the cell site serving that rural community 5 feet underwater. I mean, take a look at these pictures. But luckily, V-teamers Carlos Rodriguez and Kyle Kinney, an engineer who happens to be a retired deep-sea diver in the U.S. Navy, leapt into action to respond to the flooding. And boy, did those deep-sea diver skills come in handy.
It really did, because with water still knee-deep inside the cell site building, Kyle and Carlos ventured in to assess the damage and begin the work to remove or isolate damaged equipment and restore services. Now, the work is ongoing, but the team in California is committed to providing connectivity for residents and first responders through the devastating flooding when reliable connection is needed most. Now, moving on to some HR news to keep in mind, we're excited to share that the VZ Pulse survey is back. This quarter is our supersized Plus survey, which focuses on engagement, leadership principles, empowerment, inclusion, performance management, and values.
This should only take you around 10 minutes to complete, and here's how to find and take that survey. Look for an email from our partner Gallup, which, by the way, starting this quarter, the E that appears in the subject line of external emails will no longer be on your Pulse Plus emails from them, as Gallup is now a trusted vendor.
Awesome. And you can also check your to-dos on VZ Web or text messages sent to your work device to access the survey. The survey is open now through Monday, May 15th.
And as we covered on Thursday's episode of Up to Speed, we continue to be our customers' top pick at this year's NFL Draft in Kansas City. And as promised, we've got even more ways we kept the party going in Kansas City and beyond. With football on fans' minds, former Philadelphia Eagles star Brian Westbrook appeared on Good Morning America Wednesday to help surprise a Philadelphia area children's bookstore with the gift of Verizon Internet services and Google Pixel products. The feel-good story aired the day before the kickoff of Verizon Small Business Days, which helps small businesses discover the power and benefits of our products and services through complimentary consultations. Small Business Days kicked off April 27th and continue through May 3rd.
Yeah, and back at our Berrytown retail store in Kansas City, we served as presenting sponsor for the Pat McAfee Show Draft Spectacular, for which the Sportscaster on Wednesday interviewed Bijan Robinson, who the Atlanta Falcons would select 8th overall in the NFL draft the next day. Super cool. Bijan hung out with the local fans who stopped by that Berrytown store's retail activation, where they posed for photos to learn more about what Verizon has to offer. Thanks to Verizon local fans who also hung out with other NFL stars, the rest of the week, it also included Jamal Charles and Isaiah Pacheco.
We also hyped up the week-long festivities in style Wednesday night with the NFL Draft Eve party sponsored by Verizon. And throughout the draft, fans race against the clock to plug, play, and win at our 5G escape room experience in Union Station to learn more about Verizon Home Internet and how they can save on subscriptions through Plus Play. As you can see, we had the NFL Draft experience fully covered, just like our powerful network.
Yeah. Now, on to some Citizen Verizon news. Last week, we sponsored a STEM-focused Verizon Family Day at the Kid Museum in Bethesda, Maryland, where Verizon offered free admission to students, families, and staff from 6 Washington, D.C. area schools. Students had a chance to interact with the technology that's being incorporated into our Verizon Innovative Learning curriculum, including a 3D printing fabrication lab and drone flights. At the event, our V team also educated families about the Affordable Connectivity Program, helping eligible households connect to jobs, healthcare, virtual classrooms, and more. We also showed up big for students in the Philadelphia area, where Verizon recently donated $26,000 to the Harrisburg-based Bridge Educational Foundation, which provides scholarships to the families of Bucks County.
And team, they say time flies when you're having fun, and last month flew by when it came to volunteerism. Our Citizen Verizon volunteer team committed to a goal of 60,000 hours for the month of April, and guess what? We did it. That's right, V-Team, we made it happen. For the month of April, we had more than 21,000 V-Team volunteers participating in over 708 events for a total commitment of more than 61,000 hours towards moving the world forward for all. What an accomplishment. You should be proud of the work you did and continue to do for your community. Thank you all for all you do.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, moving on to news from the Verizon business team, who's been busy on the road the last couple of weeks, from Hannover Messe in Germany, Europe's leading manufacturing show, and the National Association of Broadcaster, or NAB show in Las Vegas, to the HIMSS Global Health Conference in Chicago, the most influential health information technology event of the year, the RSA Security Conference in San Francisco, and the FDIC International in Indianapolis, where the Verizon Frontline team showcased why Frontline is the choice for connectivity for the first responder community. Our Verizon Business V-Teamers have been incredibly busy telling the Verizon 5G and innovation story.
And they recently kicked off the 5G Innovation Session Series, the first stop being in Chicago at legendary Soldier Field, home of the NFL's Chicago Bears. Executives from Verizon Business, Ericsson, UC Davis Health, IBM, and more came together to talk about the transformative benefits of 5G, the power of partnership, and how businesses can think big and start small on their 5G journey. The next 5G Innovation Session stop is in the Big Apple on Wednesday, June 7th at Aspire, located on the 102nd floor of the One World Trade Center.
Awesome. Well, what a show, Jen.
Yeah.
It's been a show, and it's so great to see so many people in the back here who have joined us here in Basking Ridge. And with that, team, we are signing off from another great show.
We hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you next Tuesday right here for Up to Speed Live. Until next time,
you're up to speed.